Long ago, in the lush and powerful kingdom of Emuria, ruled King Olyamide the Proud, a man loved by his people but feared within his palace. His queen, Zainabu, was a woman of unmatched beauty and political cunning. But beneath their golden crowns lay a marriage cracked by secrets and shadows. Emuria was prosperous, its rivers full, its granaries overflowing, and its people loyal. But the royal couple had no child, an heir had never come, and this threatened the stability of the realm. Then came Nia, a young maid from the eastern village of Gashora. She had been brought into the palace to serve the queen. Quiet, humble, and striking in her simplicity, Nia quickly caught the king's eye. One moonlit night, while the queen was away attending rituals in the northern provinces, King Olyamide called Nia to his private gardens. Weeks passed. Then whispers started. Nia's waist began to swell, her glow became harder to hide, and her steps slower. One of the older palace servants noticed, and told the queen upon her return. Queen Zainabu, though composed in public, boiled with rage in private. A child, his child? From a maid? That would destroy everything. Not only her honor but her hold over the kingdom. A bastard born of a servant could split the royal lineage, and worse, could become a symbol for the enemies of her house. She called her most loyal guard, Captain Becky, and ordered the unthinkable. Make it look like an accident. I want no trace of her, or that seed. The next day, the kingdom woke to the tragic news. Maid Nia, beloved by all, drowned in the river during her morning chores. The queen has declared 3 days of mourning for her faithful servant. A royal funeral was held. The queen wept in public. The king remained silent, his grief tightly coiled, for he could not expose the truth without tearing apart his own rule. But not all believed the tale. Enter Ao Tamba, a traveling griot and former royal investigator, who had once solved the mystery of the poisonings in Kasiwa Kingdom. He had come to Emuria to document the kingdom's history, but stumbled upon whispers in the market, rumors from palace guards, and a curious fisherman who said, "That girl Neva fall." She was tossed. Ao, driven by his old instincts, began his secret search. He found a bloodied maid garment hidden near the queen's inner chambers. A palace cook who confessed to seeing Nia weeping days before her death. A midwife who had been summoned in secret weeks prior but was suddenly dismissed without pay. And most damning of all, a letter written by Nia herself, tucked into the folds of her bedsheets. If anything happens to me, know that I carry the child of the king. I do not fear death, but I pray my baby lives, even if I do not. Ao smuggled the evidence and confronted King Olyamide under the sacred baobab tree, a place where no lie could be uttered. The king, broken by guilt, confessed. Queen Zainabu was placed under palace arrest, and the guards loyal to her disbanded. But the child was already gone. Or so they thought. Ao had secretly found the midwife, who whispered that the child had survived, hidden by Nia before her death, passed on to her sister in Gashora. The child of the king lived, unknown to the crown. And so, Ao left Emuria quietly, the truth in his heart, the heir in safe hands, until the time would come for the kingdom to face its buried truth.